Today I want to mention something called cytokines. I've mentioned these before in a few of my other videos if you have watched them, but it's something that we really do need to be aware of and understand what they are. Cytokines are proteins that are released by cells, and they help the immune system to fight off pathogens, viruses, toxins, and things that, are bad for us in our bodies. But the problem is, we have good ones and we have bad ones. And these bad ones can cause an immune response, and they start attacking cells and tissues. So they can attack your thyroid, they can attack your joints, they can attack your skin, they can attack your lungs, and they can attack many, many different parts of your body. And these are sometimes known as autoimmune diseases. So when you have too many of these bad cytokines in your body, they create chronic inflammation with our current COVID-19. So it is an immune response, and it's caused by these cytokines being released, creating an attack of the lungs. Now, I've had an autoimmune disease, and I have also had an attack of the thyroid. So my immune system was going hyper. So what do we do to help this? Do we get a vaccine? No, of course we don't. There are other ways that we can get and reduce them in our body. Believe it or not, guys, there are actually foods that can help your body heal. Amazing, yeah? Amazing. Well, one of them that has been shown in studies to reduce these cytokines and these is chronic inflammation. Mushrooms. You can buy them single blend as well. You don't have to. Mine's a double blend, more than a double blend. But you can buy them single, like reishi, chaga, shiitake, those things, and you can buy them online in powder form or tablets. The other thing that I mentioned is those studies to calm your immune system down. So this is what's happening, guys. Your immune system, it just revs up when you've got an autoimmune condition, or if you've got like COVID-19. It revs up. This is what creates disease. It attacks your tissues, it attacks your cells, and yes, it is attacking those lungs as well. And it sends out these cytokines, these inflammation. There's so much inflammation happening here. And what you need to do is calm the storm. You've got to calm the storm, and medicinal mushrooms are one of them. Now, the other one that we have is L-glutamine. I always tell people to take because of leaky gut. It's in my book because it helps to close the small intestinal holes that may have opened due to bad lifestyles, diets, stress, antibiotics. On that storm. So L-glutamine is the other one. And something else, amazingly, what else happens when we need to calm the storm is we think about our breath. We do yoga, we breathe in, we exhale out. It's that exhale out, by the way, that is going to storm, because it's about switching on that vagus nerve. Because stress, chronic stress, also causes those cytokines, the bad cytokines, to be released. So we have to focus on switching on that vagus nerve so that we can switch on our sympathetic nervous system, because if you're in your sympathetic nervous system and you're stressed out, those cytokines, again, can also attack your tissues and your cells and cause so much inflammation, which can breed disease and also kill us. Your immune system has revved up when you have an autoimmune condition, and studies are showing that in COVID-19 your immune system has revved up, so you have too many of these cytokines. So there are many factors that can trigger it. Autoimmune conditions, there's lots of things, like I did that video yesterday on those hand gels. That is one of them, as well as all these cleaning products. Again, they can also rev up your cytokines. Then you have dairy, then you have gluten, then you have processed foods, then you have alcohol, then you have stress, then you have the beauty lotions, the toxins that you put on your body, then you have environmental things in the air, then you have mercury, then you have aluminium. So there's not one thing that you can focus on to say like why you have it when you have an autoimmune response, because there are many things that can drive it. Vaccinations can drive it as well. So what we have to do is look at foods to calm the storm, and those are two of the foods that can help to bring that storm down. We need to understand how our bodies work, and I fail to see right now that people are understanding, because we're doing the wrong things. And what we have to do, guys, is focus on friends wondering about autoimmune diseases. It's those cytokines that we need to address here. And for people understanding about COVID-19, we also need to think about cytokines as well. It's the same thing. So in my book, I have referred to, go to page 217, and it tells you about medicinal mushrooms and why we need to have them. Now they're also good for aging as well, so if you want to slow down the aging process, you would like to take some of mercury, aluminium. These are heavy metals that destroy havoc in our bodies, and so medicinal mushrooms help to draw those heavy metals out of our bodies, and we also need to be doing steps to do that because there are heavy metals in everything. I have amalgam fillings in my mouth, so I have lots of mercury leaking into my body all the time, and then if you are using fluoride in your toothpaste, well, I would advise you not to. But again, it's a heavy metal and it's creating disease. It also stops your pineal gland from opening. So there's lots of heavy metals also in your pans that you might be cooking with, which is also creating cancer. Also look at those pans that you might be using to cook with. So when you're using medicinal mushrooms, you can add it to oats, you can add it to your smoothies, you can make little like bowls, which are in my recipe book, and also help with your hormones, ladies. So if you have PCOS, if you have PMS, if you have lots of anxiety and depression and mood swings around the time of the month, it's going to help with that hormonal balance. My book, Beauty and the Gut, so if you have it, keep referring back to it. It's there to help guide you with your immune system health, and for L-glutamine as well, you can take it in the morning in a glass of water. I do it every day, or you're trying to teach you and educate you on your health and how your immune system works. And what we need to be focusing on right now more than ever is putting in the foods that are actually going to support our immune system and stop those cytokines as well. So focus on putting that food in that is going to calm your storm, really. And the probiotics. The probiotics work as well. Of course, we need to have that good bacteria to help because they reduce those cytokines too. It's a bad bacteria ratio right here, and most of us don't have good beneficial bacteria in our gut to support and help our immune system. And this is why there is so much inflammation, and this is why there are so many chronic illnesses. And it is my message to really start paying attention to health and how your body works. This is what I want you to learn and understand, how our own bodies work. It's so important we start waking up to the power of our immune system and know that your body can heal if you just learn how to put the right foods in and do the right things. Focus on your breathing, focus on putting the right stuff onto our skins and make it heal, like certain essential oils and other things. Lots of good health and wellness, guys. That is my mission for you. Stay healthy.